Hey guys, alright, Braxton here. Sorry for the dark video. I don't have the light on right now and kind of didn't feel like turning it on. Sorry, that was my phone. So I just wanted to make a quick video because I haven't made one in a while, just kind of to update on my life. So it's been a long while since I have. I think the last one I made was a video to my girl when she was having a really hard time. But yeah, it's been a real long while. Just quick update. Water polo season started. In case you guys didn't know, I'm a senior in high school. I'm 18. I am homeschooled. I'm taking 4.5 college courses right now. Math 1050, English 1010, Psychology 1010, and Biology 1610, 1615. So I'm hella stressed right now. Let's see, I broke my nose 2 weeks ago because my brother socked me in the face. Just to kind of elaborate on that, um, I have this thing because of my past and things that have happened with men getting in my personal space. The only guy that I really let in my personal space is my dad, and any other guy I don't really like. I'm very uncomfortable with them being in my personal space, including my brothers. And like my little brothers, I don't mind so much as my older brother that I do. I just hate him getting in my personal space, and he knows that. And so I had a fairly rough practice, and so he was coming towards me, and he was getting in my personal space, and I told him to back off, and he didn't. And so I kind of shoved him a little harder than I thought I did. And so he stumbled back. Well, he came and he shoved me, and then I shoved him, and he came after me. And my mom told us to knock it off, so I went up, turn around and go, and he cocked all the way back and was like, blam, right in my face. And so starting here, there's a break from like here all the way down to my cartilage. So it thankfully wasn't like they didn't have to adjust it. It was just a fracture. So like even though it's only been 2 weeks, I can still press on my nose. It's a little sore now, just because I had a tournament this past weekend, and my coaches thought it was a good idea to put me in the field where I got elbowed in the face. So yeah, it wasn't fun. So yeah, there's an update. Sorry, I'm really tired and I don't feel that great. But yeah, water polo has officially started. I wasn't able to play the first game of the season because I hadn't gotten cleared yet, but I was able to play the 3 games that we had. We had a tournament in Bear River, Utah, well, Tree Mountain, Utah, and Wednesday we have a game, and then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we have games this week. So I have a game Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And if you guys didn't know, water polo is pretty much like soccer and rugby, but in water. Like it has the roughness of rugby, but kind of like the plays similar to soccer. Like it's a brutal game. It's considered one of the toughest and most dangerous sports to play because it gets really tough and dirty and everything. It's pretty bad. Like guys' games, you'll have about 2 or 3 guys have to hop out of the pool because they get hit in the face and they get a bloody nose or anything like that. So yeah. But anyways, um I just wanted to the reason why I'm making this is I'm currently on Shark Week, which is my family's version of that time of the month. And what I wanted to talk about was the difficulty of making feminine references when you haven't really been sleeping much lately because of that, and my nose and just everything. As you can tell, it's kind of a mix between not being able to sleep and then also just residual bruising from my nose. Anyways, so like making feminine references and having to talk about feminine things when you're transgender and just how tough that is. Like, as you guys know, I have a girlfriend, and she used to refer to herself as lesbian, and now she doesn't have a label. She doesn't label herself because we both don't like the term straight. I don't. She doesn't. Just how it is, so we don't really label ourselves. And so I have a girlfriend, and we'll be talking about things, and we both don't feel comfortable. Like, I hate my boobs. I hate my chest. I currently, like, as you guys can see, I'm big, very big chested. I'm a 36D, um, mm, and like 36D, 36 double D. So I have a big chest, and you know, it's really hard because that's one of the things that keeps me from being being able to pass is I'll wear t-shirts and everything like that, and you know some of them aren't baggy enough that they cover my chest, so my chest is kind of obvious, and so it's really tough to pass when it comes to my boobs. And you know when like I have to change or stuff like that, my girlfriend's at my house and I'm having to change from my um day clothes to my PJs. I'll take off my shirt and I'll just be standing there in my bra, and you know I if I was more comfortable with my stomach, I'd say that I like being shirtless, and either way, if I'm on my own, I like being shirtless. But I'm like I hate looking down and having to see a sports bra, or I have really bad acne and I'm not even on T. No, I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm not on T. I'm not on any testosterone natural supplements or testosterone boosters. I As you can see, I haven't gotten chest surgery. I'm pre everything. And I've had guys in the community give me shit about saying stuff when they're just like, "Oh, as you can see, you're already on like you've already started, this and this and blah blah blah." And I'm like, "No, I haven't started anything and I haven't gotten surgery." Like, it's really tough for me because I've been bullied in the community because people say that, I have no right to say anything when I look like, and granted, I take it as a compliment that they think that I've already started stuff, but I really haven't. I just know how to look like a guy because I've preferred looking like a guy my whole life. So, I mean, sorry for the long video, but I just want to get my point across that, it's been hard, but anyways, or we'll be cuddling and my girlfriend will be laying on my chest and she's like, "I can't wait for you to be able to get rid of these," because she's seen pictures of me in my past when before um like before I cut my hair, before I started like really dressing like a guy, everything, so I still look like a girl. And she's like, she was telling me, she's like, you look cute back then, but you look so much hotter and sexier now. And I'm like, oh, how is that? Type thing. And so it's kind of just like, well, it's a huge compliment that she says that, because, I feel more attractive when I look like a guy than when I look like a girl and things like that. So, I mean, it's kind of just like, it makes me feel good that she thinks that. But anyways, the whole reason why I'm making this is just the difficulty and the dysphoria that I get when I have to make female references. Like I was saying, I get really bad acne on my back and on my chest and on my face just because I'm stressed. I'm constantly getting in and out of the pool. So my skin dries, and then my skin overworks to like put the oil on my skin. So I break out, and it's just a lot of it's stress. And the fact that the only bras I wear now are sports bras. It's the only ones I wear. Like, granted, they have wire in them, but they're only ones I wear, and so you can't really tell, but you can kind of tell right here. I have a zit here, like, and I just, like, I'm breaking out all over. I'm breaking out all along here, like, here, and here, and, like, all right here, I break out in blackheads, and right here, and up here, and down by my chin. And a lot of it, granted, I understand, like, a lot of it is because I do this a lot, or I sit like this, or um, I just kind of like, I rub my face as if I have facial hair. So that that's one of the reasons why I break out. But anyways, she helps me with getting rid of the zits on my back. I know it sounds gross, but she kind of tries and keeps it cleaned up back there so they're not spreading even worse and things like that from leaving it there. And so, and I get really bad ones under my bra line right here, and especially in the back area. And so, she says it's like super weird for her to have to constantly move it out of the way. And so she's super supportive of, my chest surgery, and she's excited for me when I can finally be able to have it, and I hope I can have it in the next 5 years. So probably just start saving money, so while I'm in nursing school, or after I graduate from nursing school, I can get it done, because I honestly don't want to, like, if I have to wait 12 or so years for testosterone, fine, but I want to get rid of my chest, because I'm so uncomfortable with it. Like, I want to be able to walk around with just my shorts on and not have to wear a bra, and just be able to be comfortably and be shirtless, and just be comfortable with my chest. And anyways, so she's super supportive with that. But I mean, the worst of them is probably during Shark Week, cause I was on the depot shot for a couple months, for the 3 months that you're on it, cause I had to go. So you guys know I went to India, and the way they do it in India is they don't have tampons or pads or anything like that, and they don't have, like, next to the toilet, they don't have garbage cans or anything like that, so you have no way of disposing of your tampons or anything like that. So I decided that I'm gonna get the depot, so I don't have to deal with that while I'm in India. So it kind of screwed me up. Well, like, for a while, I would have it was almost like when I was on, like, when you're on testosterone, to where, like, you have those cramps during the month, but you just don't bleed. Well, that's how it was, and, now that it's it's regulated, like, and once it started regulating, it was short periods, like, it was short periods of where I was bleeding and things like that. Well, now I'm like, this is my first official Shark Week since I got the depot. And mind you, when I have Shark Week, I I'm in a lot of pain, especially the first 2 days. Like I just took ibuprofen like an hour ago, so it's kicked in, so it doesn't hurt, but like it's paralyzing pain. Like that's how bad my cramps are. Like they make me sick. And last night was my, or yesterday morning was my first day, and Tiff came over and she cuddled with me because I was in so much pain. Like I had a bad headache, and it was terrible. And I get really sore and my muscles hurt. Like it's bad. So, like, and it's really hard talking with her. Like, she's a girl, she gets it. So, it's hard talking with her or anybody else because, it's, you get your mind so set on being a guy that talking about that stuff is so hard because it's just like, it doesn't sound right. And that's how it is when I'm talking with Tiff, because she's gotten her mindset with me being a guy, and it's hard for her when she comes over to my house because I'm still living with my family and parents because I'm still in high school. Because my whole family calls me by my biological name. They call me she and things like that, by female pronouns, and they don't acknowledge the fact that I'm transgender. And so when she comes over, she has to switch, and she has made a couple of mistakes where, she'll accidentally, even when we're not around my family, she'll accidentally call me by a female pronoun, and I don't blame her. Like, at first it kind of stings, because it's just like, she knows I'm transgender, she knows I hate that, but she'll accidentally do it, and it's fine, it's bound to happen with the fact that she's over here so much, and she has to. Like, she's not going to disrespect my parents and say, oh, I'm going to call him by Braxton and by male pronouns, and just because you don't like it, I don't give a fuck type thing. It's, no, I'm going to be respectful for your parents, and I'm going to do this. And so it's hard for her. And, it's hard talking to her about my chest and about my bras and things like that. And it's especially hard for both of us when I have to talk about my period, because it throws, like, the first time I kind of started talking to her about it, she goes, like, she kind of did like a double take or whatever type thing, because it was just like, whoa, threw me through a loop for a second, because she's gotten her mindset that I'm male. And so it's weird for me and her to talk about the fact that I'm on my period. And so it's just like this week during the month where I'm really dysphoric, because it's just like I want it to stop because it's not who I am. Because I'm a male and that shouldn't be happening, but it is. And so it's like this week of dysphoria where it's just like I'm having cramps and I'm bleeding, and it's just like I feel so female. And so it's ridiculously hard when you're already trying to convince yourself and everybody else that you're male, but then this happens because you're a biological female, and there's nothing I can do, and there's nothing that I can do and will be able to do for a while. And just a quick question for the guys out there. It's kind of off topic, but I've been wondering this. Do you have to be on testosterone? If you guys know this, do you have to be on testosterone to get chest surgery? Like, just because, like, does the estrogen have any effect on, you know, having chest surgery, but then estrogen making you start kind of rebuilding your chest and things like that? So yeah, if you guys have answers, please comment below, because I wanted to know if I'm gonna have to be on testosterone or any type of testosterone before I before I have chest surgery. So yeah, I apologize for the 20-minute long video, but I kind of just, it's been a long while, and I wanted to, seriously ask you guys, like, what your view is when it comes to your Shark Week. And during that week, are you really dysphoric, or like, or have you guys gotten used to it, or how do you guys handle it? Because I'm having a really rough time with it, and I've been feeling really dysphoric for the past couple of days, because like when it's the like 3-4 days before I have really sharp pains, like I feel like my cervix and my vagina are just tearing each other apart. because the cramps are so sharp pained. So that's kind of when it starts, because so yeah, once again, sorry for the long video, but I just kind of wanted to get it out there, and see if anybody else feels that way when, when they're going through their Shark Week type thing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Just kind of keep going, keep persevering, because honestly, you guys aren't the only ones that are having a hard time. There are other guys out there that are struggling just as much as you are, and every one of us has a different experience. Some of us have known since we were itty bitty, and some of us, it took forever for us to really realize it, because we were in denial about it because of a relationship, or because it was wrong, or just how we grew up and things like that. So you guys aren't alone, okay? And it's just, we gotta keep that brotherhood going, and we gotta keep thinking positively and everything like that. So, you guys, thanks so much for listening and for watching all my videos. I have now been out, let's see, I want to say July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, I've been out for 9 months now. Since the first person I told, I've been out for 9 months, so, 3 more months and I'll have been out for a year, and I feel pretty proud of myself, for being out this long, and just being able to recognize who I really am, and to be able to take that step forward, even though I can't do anything physically. It's just being able to do it emotionally and mentally, and just get myself out there, and open myself up to this internet type world, and YouTube. And honestly, I really do hope that that I'll be able to make a difference in any one of your guys' lives, and just be able to, share my experiences with you, and anyone that is just barely coming out now. Please contact me if you guys need any help, because I know I haven't started anything yet, but I do understand what it's like to grow up in a religious family, to have depression, bipolar, to deal with addiction and things like that. But yeah, if you guys need any help, and please comment or message me. On my Facebook, it's Braxton Jason Davis. Braxton, Braxton, Jason, Jayson, Davis, Davis. Message me if you guys have any questions and you want me to make a video about it. I will do my research if it's something that I need to research. If you guys have any questions about the effects of testosterone, I will research that and I will answer your questions, or things like that you just kind of don't know what to look for. I've been doing my research for a while, trying to understand what testosterone does to the body, before I start type thing. So please, if you guys have any questions, message me, comment on my videos, or anything like that, or if you guys just want someone to talk to, and just to kind of vent to, I'm here for you guys. And once again, thanks for watching my videos, and I hope you guys are having a good transition so far, and if not, I wish you luck. And I wish you luck even if you're having a good transition thus far. You are not alone, and let's keep this brotherhood together. Braxton out.